on the other side.
And brother, what's the 350 days?
300, that's basically slavery. Okay? That's that period of slavery, man. To the point that we're in now, okay? But we're about to enter into the kingdom. We're about to transit into the kingdom. Okay? So that's basically what that is, go ahead.
To them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Okay, so we stood upon our feet, and great fear fell upon them that saw us, man. Why did they fear us? Because they see that we're ordering ourselves. Because these other nations for so long a time have seen us be niggas, killing one another, selling drugs to one another, alright? Harming one another, disrespecting one another, alright? Exploiting and making our own women prostitutes, whoring them on MTV Base, all these music channels, having them booty clapping. They've seen the desolation of our nation for such a long time that when they actually see us, a small band of brothers, stand in the highways and byways and actually stand for something righteous and actually speak knowledge, it puts fear in them. That, oh, these men or these people, this nation of people that look so perfect, you know. And no, we look genetically powerful. You know, we're muscular, you know, and everything like that. They've seen us for so long have the bodies but no brain. And all of a sudden we're showing that we have the body and the brain.
To back it up.
Okay, now they fear us now. When they come up to the camp, they want to hear what we have to say. They're concerned about what we know. They're intrigued. Okay?
You know,
our main viewers are guaranteed a lot of them Edomites.
I was going to say that.
Our main viewers are a lot of them Edomites. A lot of them watch our videos. A lot of them have gone out of their way to make videos about what we're saying, professing that, yeah, these guys, they're the Israelites. Jesus Christ is actually a black man. We've got a lot of crackers or Edomites actually saying this now. Alright? Having dreams about black men coming to conquer them.
Right.
Coming down from chariots. You know what I'm saying? Big swords in their hands. A lot of these crackers are actually having nightmares about us now. I haven't done one of our videos. A lot of them motherfuckers, you see them on the videos, are fucking getting down on their knees, bowing down to us, man. That's how much afraid, because they know within themselves that they is shit and we're everything, man. That they gotta pay for the crimes they done committed against us and our forefathers and our ancestors, man. So you can actually see videos of certain Edomites are actually bowing down to brothers in the camps, man.
But you know,
we're not forcing them to. We're not putting a gun to their head.
But you know, but you know what we say, right? Because this is the new thing now, right? Like in GMS, man. Like at the end of the day, we don't really need no low-class, filth Edomite bowing before us. What we want one day is a Rothschild to bow before us, man. Now that's gonna seal the deal. Not some old crooked, low-class cracker coming before us. Okay? Because I mean, really, to be honest with you, I mean, like, you know, that whole bound thing, man, it's kind of played out, man. You know what I mean? Certain brothers put the order out, not for that to go down. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't really need to be doing all of that. At the end of the day, what we need to be doing is pushing this truth, and that alone would just bring about the end of this world, man. You know what I mean? But as far as it goes, that whole bowing thing, man, we don't even need to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Let those egotistical camps do that. Let them get on through that. Because when you check out the disciples and the apostles, they were just all about doing the work. They were all about the Father's business. They weren't trying to, you know, incite some form of attention, be egotistical. None of this stuff. They were all concerned about doing the Father's will, which is regaining the elect that was scattered abroad back into the Most High's good grace. That's what this truth is about, man.
Yeah, but with them devils, they shitting themselves, man.
But they still shit themselves.
They're afraid of something, man. When they see us, there's not like they just walk past and don't feel nothing. They feel something, especially when they see us making many videos. Many videos, man.
Oh yeah.
And we're all around, we're based all around the world, man.
And you know, too, brother, and just to back you up even more, because remember we was in Bristol, right? And this American cracker came to the camp, and he said something to the effect of, see, this is what I'm saying.
Drunk.
Anyway, I'm gonna drop all of that, right? But this American cracker, he came up to us when me and his brother used to teach in Brixton, and he said, "Man, it's kind of a fit." I'm roughly paraphrasing what he said because I don't really remember exactly. But he said something to the effect, man. It's kind of like, wow. It's kind of like a bit strange how the Israelites are in America, but then when I come down to England, you guys are down here as well. So he was definitely afraid and scared of seeing the brothers all around. All right, because believe you me, man, certain people that have sense, they fear us. They fear exactly what we're doing. Okay, they fear how, like you said, we got the so-called Negroes. For a long period of time, we've just been niggas, no good for nothing. Now we're actually standing up upon our feet, speaking knowledge and understanding concerning these precepts. Okay, we're not just some niggas no more. We ain't no state-minded Christians anymore. That's dead and gone to us. Okay? And that's just the whole thing. Is where the prophet's coming back.
Just think about it. They must know that we gotta be the Israelites because we've been pushing it for so long and it's spread abroad all across America. It's in England and they're all seeing so-called black men with these garments on come out to the highways and byways and they're professing themselves to be Israelites.
Yep.
So it's got to be true because there's so many of them saying it now. You know what I'm saying? It's called constant repetition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you constantly repeat something, and that's what it's called. It's called inculcate. When you inculcate somebody to believe it, and you bang it into their head through constant repetition.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what's been happening. So that's why it's a great fear fell upon them that saw us. Okay? Especially when they see the image of Caesar Borgia with 2 horns on his head, man, and a 666 sign. They're like, what's that? Why are you putting horns on Jesus' head?
And the serpent tongue that's coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. They're like, why are you doing that? Aren't we all the same? And then you told them the truth. You told them exactly what they know is the truth. But they want to bullshit you and hoping that you're going to accept that bullshit. But then you're going to stick it to them and say, no, that's some fucking bullshit, man. The scripture says Jacob is the form of all things. So does that mean that Esau is the form of all things too? And Ishmael and Ham, are they the form of all things too? Of course not. Or is that only Jacob? Which means we're not like them. And it actually says that. It says Jacob the form of all things. The other nations are not like him, or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let me see. I think that's in Isaiah, I believe. I know where the scripture's at, man. I know exactly where it's at. Scripture. Just bear with me, brothers, man. You know, it'll come back to me, man. It'll come back to me. I gotta study a little bit more, man. It's a damn shame. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to what is it? Revelations 20.
Yeah, Revelation 21.
Yeah. It's just a month. You know? No, I said it's just a month. It's alright. Yeah, it says, verse 4. It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Yeah, they go back to Isaiah 12:65. says, for behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. But be you glad and rejoice for, even in that which I create, for behold, I create Jerusalem, and rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying.
Exactly. We look after other nations. They might have it in their feeble minds. Fuck. Big niggas. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can yank the sword out of his hand and try to cut him with it. You know what I'm saying? So these other nations, they're probably going to be plotting in their minds how they can try and take us down again. Them Arabs and their fucking Edomites. And then they will feed in the weakness of their minds. They're gonna try and think, how can we take these niggas down?
How can we destroy?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're gonna know what they're thinking. We're actually gonna be standing in front of them, knowing what you're thinking. That's the beauty of it. That we'll be standing in front of our enemies and we'll be able to read their thoughts. What's his name? Dr. Xavier and X-Men. You know, we're gonna be able to speak to them, you know, telepathically. You know what I'm saying? Without moving our lips. I'd love to have power like that, man.
But you know though, brother,
that would be so scary. Imagine a tall, dark-skinned black man, his lips aren't moving, but yet you can hear what he's saying. He's in your mind. He's in your mind. You know what I'm saying? That would be such a beautiful thing.
Well, you might get that, brother.
Yeah, no, I would love to have power like that.
Very well get that. But you know though, we're gonna be able to do all of that in the kingdom, man. On the unspeakable things we're gonna be able to do. But even on this side a little bit, like you can look at somebody still and read their spirit. You know, it's like sometimes what I'll do, I may look at a verse for like, let's just say 10, 20 seconds or something like that. And I can automatically assume, yeah, he's that person, he's on the right hand. Sometimes you look at a person, that person got it down. That person got it. He ain't right, man. He ain't right.
Understand what I'm saying?
Or somebody may walk past you. Because I mean, remember when we was in Waterloo, right? And this black woman walked past me, right? And I just felt this dark spirit. It was like, so sometimes you can tap into that side of it, where you can look at somebody and know what's going on. Or you can walk past a couple of people and you can feel their vibration, you know?
So, like I said, we're not going to have to worry about what the other nations can do to us. We're not going to have to worry about, we need to keep our guard up. Because the scripture says, one man shall chase 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
So we ain't gonna need no army of Israelites to take down the nations. All we gotta do is send in Taz and fucking Yakal to finish up the Arabs, man.
You say you saw the Australians.
Yeah. Or they send in Ma'ad to deal with the Moabites, man. That's it. One man up, let's deal with them. We're not gonna need 10,000 of Israelites from 12,000 from Benjamin, 10,000 from Gad. You know when you read the Old Testament, when you read about how we went to war with the other nations, and it was like 100,000 went to war, men of valor with shield and buckler. We ain't gonna need none of that, man. Thousands of men, we ain't gonna need no 5,000s. All we gonna need is like one or two. How should I say, alright, I'm on one, like go and deal with them. I'm on one, like, and he disappears, like, he's got some power that makes him disappear. And he disappears, he disappears in front of the Moabites and starts fucking them up. You know what I'm saying? With his bare hands, no sword. Or you might have a sword, but no shield. You're not gonna need, because what do you use a shield to defend yourself? You're not gonna need that because we're gonna be incorruptible. We're not gonna die, we're not gonna be able to die. You know, you literally be telling your enemies, saying, you'll be telling them, I cannot die. You know what I'm saying? You'll be telling them that, you'll be speaking to their mind without moving your lips. You saying, I cannot die. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't wait, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. You know, you cannot hide from my power. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking destroy them all, man.
Just throw them across the wall, you know?
I would love to control sand, man. No, because there's this animation called Naruto, yeah? And there's this guy called Goro. He's got this big bottle on his back, and the sand comes out of it, man, and it defends it. I would love to have control over the sand, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you might have control of the dust, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just this make the sand strangle somebody. Just strangle the sand. You know what I'm saying?
That meditate terror.
Hey, we're gonna be imaginative, man.
Yeah, you know it too, right? Because I think I was telling you, brother, right? Like I'm gonna have me eat Edomite with me, right? And basically, what I'm gonna do is she's gonna work out. I'm gonna have her work out to like the age of like, let's just say, 12 or whatever. But she's gonna work out so much just so she can try to fight me.
Right.
You know, obviously. And you know I'm going with this, right? You know I'm going with this.
It's gonna be destroyed.
No. Yeah, I mean that could be possible.
Yeah.
But hear what I'm about to say now. Let's say she's fighting me, right? That's what she's gonna do. She's gonna be building up to fight me.
Right.
So I'm gonna be, moving around because we're gonna know how to move.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be doing all these kinds of moves.
Right.
And everything that she throws at me, it could be a kick or a punch.
Yeah.
It's not gonna affect me. All she's gonna do is tire herself out.
Right.
And when she gets tired, brother, guess what? I'm gonna take the clothes off. We're gonna get them. That's how I'm gonna do it, brother. We're gonna get them bed chambers.
She's gonna realize how powerful you are.
She's gonna be too tired to fight back. She's gonna be too. That's what it's gonna. That's what's gonna make it more interesting. Because when you have a sex with her, right? And she's fighting and all that. She's fighting. Get off me. That's what makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that, right?
Yeah, he said that. He said, I've done that, and your woman wants you to play the burglar.
Yeah.
You call him Mars, you peek in the window. And she's like,
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
And
she's fighting you.
Yeah, she's fighting you.
Yeah, that's what makes it even more wet, man.
The brothers in San Francisco already went through it. They read an article where the top fantasy for all women is to be raped.
By burglar.
Yeah, you can ask them, man. That's the women that's walking fast.
They want to be compressed, man, and oppressed. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to fight me.
Little Miss Riding Hood, man.
Come.
The big bad wolf.
Come.
And then you got niggas that say, Mr. Time, Mr. Wolf, that raped time.
They like that. It's like, choke me.
But you know what time it is?
All that choke me business. Yeah, man.
And even them Edomite women, they love all of that, man. They like the what is it, BDSM shit. They like all of that stuff, man. When you grab their neck and all this craziness.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna have them, I'm gonna build them up to fight me, right? And I'm gonna have them tire themselves out. Cause ain't nothing gonna happen to me. So once they get tired out, now we gonna get in the bed chambers now.
Yeah, exactly.
When they finish, put them back in the dungeon. Remember, I told you, brothers, man.
Oh yeah, I might put them in the dungeon.
I'm gonna have a dungeon for the white, because when you watch that 12 Years a Slave, that white, the slave master's woman, see how wicked she was? She bucked 50 the Israelite girl.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah, when you read Slave Master's diaries, them white women were wicked to our women, man, because the slave master was banging our women, and they liked that more. But normal sex they'll do with their white women. But when they wanted to do the disgusting stuff, they'll use our women. So the white woman got jealous, and they did all kinds of wickedness to our women, man.
Because Esau, the so-called white man, he was freaking. When he really wanted to get his freak on, he went to the Israelite woman.
Yeah.
But he just used the white woman as just like, bitch, you just dead, man. Just to reproduce with her.
And they do the same. They do the same right now.
Yeah, because it's a fetish. When Jake woman told me that, when Nigerian woman told me that, and Tesco, man, they told me that she's been approached many times by white men.
Yes,
but it's a fetish that they have.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but there's a lot of Jake women that like that.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of Jake women that their preference is white men.
Yeah.
She told me that. And they tried to deny the fact that the white man is just using them. They're in denial about it.
So because the thing about it is right, and even this is something that even me and my mother was talking about how, you know, certain black women don't get with these white guys and they don't even marry them. They don't even marry them. You know what I'm saying? So they just using they're using these women on the side. It's a side piece and exploiting them in the means, and they like it. Okay, and I mean, but that's just low down, man. That's low.
You know what I'm saying? So in the kingdom, man, it's all gonna be for us. The scriptures say how, you know, we're gonna be adorned as a bride for our husband. So we're gonna be looking good. The other nations, they're gonna be widows, man. They're gonna be bastards. You know, women that don't have no husband. We're gonna be the woman with a husband, man. Like, we're gonna be a woman that's wanted. You know, because right now, exactly, right now we're not desired. The scripture says, Jerusalem, who go aside to ask how thou doest. Right now, no one desires us. You know what I'm saying? On a spiritual level. But on the spiritual level, on the other side, the Most High is gonna desire us. We're gonna be beautiful, all right? We're gonna be in white, all right? Pureness, righteousness, okay? We're gonna be complete. And the other nations, and these women of the other nations, they really want us, man.
Yeah, they do.
Don't ever get twisted, man. They really want us too. They really want some BBC, man. Don't ever get twisted. But in the kingdom, they're gonna be able to enjoy us without their men telling them, oh, don't get what they want to do. Don't get what they want.
Especially them Arab women.
Don't Arab women want some beat. They want it, man.
They want a lot of correction.
Yeah, exactly. From Chinese women. I remember I walked into a restaurant, bro, because I was doing my Uber Eats. Walked in there, picked up the shit because I was wearing my, you know, that militant, that camouflage. I had my shades on. Walked in, I picked the shit. She's like, oh my god. That's the Chinese woman. So they said, oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. You was looking suave out, though. I ain't gonna lie.
What was it? A Chinese woman?
Yeah, some
Motorbike, okay.
Yeah, he was looking serious though. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm Terminator.
Have my shades on.
Nigerian
Yeah, he
Terminator.
was looking serious. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was like, yo, what's up? I was like,
It's in your mind.
Yeah.
Was in a motorbike gear, yeah?
no, he had the army fatigue, right?
Oh, okay,
He came like camouflage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
So he came to my yard and I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Well, that's the brother. Oh, Shalom, brother.
General Levy.
So I came round in the restaurant. She was like, "Oh my God!" I'm thinking, I thought Chinese women didn't like black men. Okay, so they do, and really they do, brother. They really do. They do. All right. But in the kingdom, the women of other nations, their dreams are gonna come true. Don't ever think that we're being raped by ugly black. No, they're gonna love it, man. Because now their dreams are finally coming to fruition.
Yeah.
They're finally gonna be able to enjoy having a big, dark skin, big. Okay, this inside of them all the time, bro. All right, and they're gonna love it so much they're gonna forget about them, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna forget about them. Man.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be crying over them, man. Or they might do for like a season, but when we give it to them so good, they're gonna forget about it. They're definitely not gonna want them, man, because they're gonna be feeling like they've got small midget things.
And you know, too, as well, at the same time, and it's not even that, because see, you gotta understand, in the kingdom, we're gonna have everything, man. You see how in this world, right, people will say, well, you can't have everything.
Right,
We're gonna have everything, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna be perfect from head to toe.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, the houses are gonna be glorious. We're gonna have the nice houses.
Yeah.
Planets, we're gonna have all kinds of stuff, man. And then we're gonna have the rod to back it up, we're gonna have the wealth.
Yeah.
Okay, because, you know, those are the sort of things that women look for in a man. You know, she looks for wealth, and she looks for that rod of correction.
Yep.
Okay, and the presentation as well. Security, provision. So we're gonna have all of that in abundance. And these Edomite men are gonna have pits and nothing to show for. Come on, man, them Edomite women, they're gonna be gunning with this brother. But this brother, he's gonna put them to the side because he don't like Edomite women.
Yeah.
And
you like the Edomite.
I mean, I like.
And him too.
I'm gonna have him in a
I'll do it to Edomite women, but it's gonna be a very remnant of few.
Yeah.
They gonna have to look the part, man. They're gonna have to look good.
I'm gonna do it for a lot of them.
Okay.
Let's read one script. You have.
Yeah. Come.
I'm gonna play some toys.
Actually, you know what? Let me read this, brother.
Yeah.
Let me get Isaiah 60, verse 18. It says, violence shall no more be heard in the land, in thy land. Wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
Right.
But thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise.
Right. You ain't all them Chi-Town niggas. Alright?
Emo niggas.
Flashy
Florida
69
niggas.
and all this
Gang
stuff.
banging niggas.
Yeah.
Alright? Doing all them hand signs and shit.
And even down here in London as well, you got them barcode niggas too.
Yeah, you know.
Postcode niggas.
Yeah, drill music niggas, man. I did a video on that. I called it Black and Black Crime Drill Edition. Yeah, and I'm telling you what I saw. There's one song where an Israelite goes, the chorus goes, "Make a man go funky," and he's doing this. You know what he's talking about? When you shoot someone and their body convulses. Wow, man, you niggas are really evil, man. That's why the Lord is allowing them to be shanked, killed, death in custody. When I broke the song down, "Make a man funky," and when they shoot someone and you know your body convulses, that's what they're rapping about, man. Yeah, man.
He'd make a man dance. In other words, when he gets shot, his body moves.
Yeah, his body moves. Wow, man.
Jake is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but all of that's not gonna be heard no more within our walls, man. Alright, that's gonna be a thing of the past. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Or flossing. I mean, we're gonna be flossing in the kingdom, man, righteousness. We're not gonna be fucking doing none of this nigga shit.
Yeah.
Pants sagging. We don't be sagging our pants in the kingdom, man. Okay?
Any nigga doing that, they gonna be put to death, man. But you know though, that's not gonna happen because every Jake is gonna be perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good for them, what they're getting now. Death.
Okay? And you can't sag your garments. Can't sag your garments, bro. The garments we're gonna have, you're not gonna be sagging them like, yeah, how shy, man.
Nah, none of that.
Yeah, how shy, destroy that nigga right there. You know what I'm saying?
But you know though, brother, I'm wrong. He won't be destroyed, but we'll make him feel ashamed of his damn self.
Yeah. Definitely, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I got some more.
No, violence. Violence also. What does also violence represent? Also abortion, man. You don't have no abortion clinics in Jerusalem, in Jericho. You know what I'm saying?
You know though, brother, you're right, man. Because look, man, they busting out there already. And you know, too, we're grown ass men. They're like kids. They're just little kids. But yet you can see the lust in their eyes. They want that black flaming young man.
And it is very true because when women want to be desired, they look at a black Israelite man. When a woman walks down the street, she doesn't look at a Chinese man and say, oh, she wants a Chinese man to be looking. She wants a brother that one of us, like a kind of a road-looking brother.
It is your example.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the kind of guy that they want desiring them. You know what I'm saying? So they can go, oh, men are all the same. You know what I'm saying? Women love that masculine exertion, man.
Yeah.
And it's Jake that exerts that masculinity. Moabite men don't exert that masculinity. East Indian men don't exert that masculinity. Arabic men, they might have money, they might have wealth, but they don't exert that masculinity that Jake has, man. So when Jake walked down the road looking all that dark skin and muscular, women of other nations want to like walk past them to feel feminine and wanted by them. You know, they really do. They don't walk past East Indian men. Fucking East Indian man. With a little dot right there.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Let's call them gungadings, man.
That's what they are, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're known for genetically we're muscular. So naturally women, they're attracted to that. They're really sexually attracted to them. Okay? All women want to have some type of sexuality dealings with the Israelite man. We're the most attractive people on the planet.
Whether they realize that or not.
You know, we're the most attractive people. You know what I'm saying? Even the Israelite women, I was looking at a lot of them, on Woolworth Road as I was coming. They're very attractive.
Yeah, they are.
Israelite. I love them. Even though they're out of order, those are the only women that I'm feeding.
But you know, though, I mean, if they take care of themselves and they do themselves right and they get themselves in order, they'll be very voluptuous. Oh yeah, nice and plump and ready to go. But the way that they are now, man, they wearing all. What I don't like about the Israelite women, man, is a lot of things. I don't like the attitude. I don't like the colorful hair. I don't like all of that nonsense, man. I just like them as they are. If you go out there and look to you, just hey man, just be yourself, be grounded and all of that. And the Israelite woman, she's all about superficiality. That's another thing too.
They are, man.
They're very superficial and they're not dealing with reality. They're so far away from reality, and they want to paint themselves to be something that they're not. And that's the thing that I don't like about the Israelites. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we're gonna get them in the kingdom, man.
Right.
Because they're gonna be in their right mind. But right now, man, they're all over the place.
And they're gonna be looking extraterrestrially pretty, man.
Yeah, they are.
They're gonna be looking. If they look pretty now, imagine what they're gonna imagine. Just imagine what the Israelite was gonna be looking like in the kingdom. Because remember,
You gotta remember, brother, they're ugly at the moment.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're pretty.
presuming, but I still think they look good. But if they, according if Isaiah said they look ugly, God damn, then what did they look like in ancient times? If what the way they look now is ugly, imagine what they looked like back then. Because remember, Rebecca, the word Rebecca means like to ensnare. That's what the word Rebecca means. When you look up the word Rebecca, it means to ensnare. Because that's how beautiful she was, man. That's why Isaac, the moment Isaac laid eyes on her, he had to pop her straight away. He had to take her to the tent and say, no, man, I'm doing something good tonight. I've been waiting, I'm anticipating for what my bride might look like. Now that I've seen her, yeah, take her to the tent. You know, Isaac popped her right there and then, man.
He couldn't help himself.
You know what I'm saying? Because he saw the curves. Because obviously, she wasn't wearing booty shorts. But she was dressed up like, you know, how a woman was supposed to dress up.
Yeah.
But naturally, sometimes a woman, you can see the curves even underneath the shit, man.
Yeah, I got another precept, brother.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they look good now.
Manifested.
They look good now. So imagine what they're going to look like in the kingdom.
They look all right, brother. They look all right, man.
You're modest, man.
They look all right, brother. They all right. They all right. They're not all of that, but they all right. But you know, I have seen some of them though that look decent, that look real nice, man. But the average black woman, man, they ain't really all of that, man. If I'm being honest, you know. They'll get their looks back in the kingdom, man, and then we'll rejoice with. I got a precept, brother. Yeah, it says this is Psalms 78, verse 3. But let the righteous be glad, and let them rejoice before the Most High. Yea, let them exceedingly rejoice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to be rejoicing in the kingdom, bro. Right now, the only thing we got to rejoice about is the fact that we know that the kingdom is for us, and we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's the only thing that we have to rejoice about, man. Okay? And we rejoice in our own company. Alright? That's the only thing we have to rejoice about now. We have nothing else to rejoice about. Alright? In the kingdom, we're going to rejoice in everything. Okay? We're going to rejoice in righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, any little thing you could go off on, man. The way we think.
What's that up there? What's that, man?
That's an aeroplane still. Because I can see the light shining at the side.
Oh, it's an airplane.
Yeah, it's moving. So I
What's that one saying?
this is because you know, like we talked earlier on about, like you know, like brothers, we come out here, but hey, man, we're dying inside, man. When I say dying, because of the wickedness that's out here, man. You know, we've all shed tears in this truth, man. If any man that says he's been in this truth and he says he hasn't shed tears, I think you're a liar, man. Chatting shit, man. All right. This is Revelations chapter 21, verse 4. And
Yeah,
God,
that's I think that's God right here. I think that's the Issachar God.
yeah, Northern Kingdom.
That's one of the tribes.
And then snarky, there's loads of them in Kennington. They just look at us as niggas, man. You know.
I mean, but you know that you can't help. I mean, you can't really blame them because look how people present themselves every day. Like these are that walk past us. If you keep seeing out most so-called Negroes, of course you're gonna think Jake is a nobody.
Yeah, it's true. True. And add to the fact that Esau has got our image around the world, slaves or gangbangers. That's it, man.
That's it.
No. Revelations 21 verse 4. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears.
Yeah, I've read that before.
Yeah. So that proves that you brothers and sisters in the truth, because there's a few. The Lord's changing some of our women. They're gonna be saved. All right. Right? Hey, the Lord, you're not gonna wipe his tears away. He just dropped his coconut, man. But God shall wipe away. God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, not him. Yeah, he's a heathen, man. He's a heathen. Actually, I shouldn't even say that, man. But who knows? And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, man. That's why sometimes I come out here, it's almost like therapy, man. I don't think you guys understand, you know, the people at home, man, you don't understand the hell we're living. No crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for all former things are passed away, man. And the main thing you should be thinking about is we're actually first going to really worship Yahweh Bashim Yahshua the way we should have done in the first place, man. Because believe me, before I was in the truth, I thought I was a decent person. I was a psychopath, man. Anytime I got girls, for some reason I used to always attract light-skinned girls. And you know they're fickle, innit? Yeah. As soon as you do one little thing on the first date, second day, whatever, they go, man. I used to give them long texts, like 30 out, 30, yeah, 30 long, and call them a bitch and a half-breed and all kinds of wickedness, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm glad the Lord took me out of that, man. Hey, the Bible says confess your sins one towards another. I'm telling you, I was a fucked up nigga back. I wasn't into drugs or gangs. I did the university stuff, but I was mucked up in the head, man.
Yeah, I was just a flat out nigga, man. I was in this mountain with rags and baggy jeans and all of that, man. That was like in them days, you know. Straight niggas, man. But I mean, when I look back at it, man, it's like sometimes, man, I get ashamed of myself.
Yeah, you feel
very ashamed.
Yeah,
that I did that. But
man. Sure.
Hey, the Lord sent up certain. The Lord came to gather sinners.
Yeah.
You know, so we was in the world sinning, carrying on with the bullshit, and now the Lord came to heal us. Because as the scripture says, a man that is whole need no physician. So the Lord didn't come to save those that are already righteous.
Yeah.
He came to save sinners.
That's it, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's true. So all the tears are going to be wiped away from our eyes. Okay? We meaning we're not going to be suffering no more.
Yeah.
We're not going to be sighing and crying anymore. We're going to be laughing, boasting, and rejoicing.
And it says that
and the other nations, they're going to be crying. They're going to be sighing and crying. Yeah. You know, Esau's going to be prophesying to the wind. The amount of Esau will be coming back again.
Stubble.
You know what I'm saying? You might see the Ishmaelites, the Ishmaelite prophets, sad and crying in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
You want to get rid of Esau.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The other nations, they're going to be sad and crying.
Yeah.
But we're going to be the rich men, all right? Living sumptuously every day. Okay? Forever and ever and ever, man. Yeah. All right? So we're going to get respect forever and ever and ever.
Honor.
Some brothers don't know what it's like to be respected, man.
Yeah, I can't remember it.
Brothers are going to know what it's like to be respected. Brothers are not respected. Brothers don't even respect other brothers, man. Brothers don't respect. See what I'm saying? These bitches, they love us. They love black. They love
fine too, man. They're fine as well, man.
I know.
Especially the one on the left.
Arab women.
They even looking back. They even looking back. They even looking back.
Yeah, they can't
looking back because they want some dark meat, man.
From young.
They see masculinity. That's why.
If you're a group of white boys, they want to look looking, man. If you're a bunch of East Indians, they will just walk right past and even acknowledge us, man.
And if you notice as well, these other nations, they got the size that we wanted to be. They got the nice, because the way they look.
Yeah.
That's how I want my woman. They gotta have the waist, the curved down waist, and the big legs, and the big, the big behind.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit that I like, man.
Yeah.
You know. So the Most High, he's already preparing these women for us.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is why we as brothers, man, we can't let this world get the best of us, and let the flesh get the best. We gotta stay in this thing. Be instant in season and out of season. And brother, I'm gonna have you speak about that as well. Because what's gonna happen, brother? You gonna take both of us home.
Yeah. Oh, both of you, yeah.
Right. You gonna take both of us home. Right. And he's gonna do the show.
Which show?
No, he's gonna. You know the GMS thing transit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna have him get down. You know what I mean?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Because in case they don't understand, when we drive home, like the brothers, I call them elders because they've been in this longer than me, man. The brothers in GMS Central, I see them doing it in the car, in the back of the car and stuff like that. Hey, that's good. That's pumping up your spiritual bank account, man. You know?
Yeah, and that's true. You said, because the more you push this true, the more we'll receive our our spiritual finances in the next one.
Yeah.
So that's why it's very important that we keep pushing this work.
Yeah, we're gonna get mountains of respect, man, in the kingdom. People are gonna bow down to us.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have to move a finger. We're just gonna stand in one position, and then nations of people are gonna bow themselves down to us.
Yeah.
They're all gonna be like, "Hail my earth, hail my earth."
Or hell the water.
Hell the water. Hell the water. You know what I'm saying? And you're literally not gonna have to move a finger.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be sitting in the same place.
Standing in the same place as well.
Exactly.
That black word.
It's gonna tell us, it's like,
You know what I mean? It's not our time at the moment.
you know what I'm saying? A time's gonna come where you brothers are gonna get their RESPECT.
Respect me.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have power, man. Power beyond understanding. We're not even gonna look like humans. We're not even gonna look like mortals, man. There's gonna be a certain color in our eyes.
The aura, we're gonna have a certain aura.
White
So
glow,
you're-
yeah, that white
You know what
glow.
I'm saying? The people are gonna think, no, these are not human beings, man. These are not mortal. You know what I'm saying?
And how old are these creatures? How many thousands of years have they been on this earth? You know what I'm saying? What creature is this that stands before me, telling me he's as old as time? You know what I'm saying? We can't even put our age into numerical figures anymore because we're that old. We have to literally tell people that we're as old as time. You know what I'm trying to say? That's crazy. That's beyond understanding, man. That's just out of this world, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? That we haven't aged a day. I can't even put that into fathom. I can't even fathom that, man.
You can't.
No wrinkles on our skin. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have that young robust look.
Right.
You're gonna be healthy too. It says, sing unto the Most High, sing praise to his name, and extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name Yahweh, and rejoice before him. And that's what the shuv is about. The shuv is about really exalting the name of the Lord. So when we come out here, we push this truth out here, man. And we speak about, the glory that the Lord is going to have prepared for us. Again, that's pretty much exalting him in his glory. So everything reversed. So what's going to happen is the Lord is going to show his glory on the earth. And by also using his people to expose that glory. Okay, while the rest of the 2/3 of our people, when they're in the kingdom, they're going to be ashamed of themselves. Because the majority of our people, as you don't figure it out, brother, a lot of them are just slave-minded, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, a lot of them really think that the so-called white man's God. That's what they think.
Sure.
And that's all due to that Christianity, that slave plantation is Christianity. You understand? So when an average so-called Negro see another average so-called Negro, they don't value themselves. Oh, he's just another Negro. You know what I mean? It's just another Negro. There's no
So
respect.
if it's not about Christianity, what are we meant to follow?
What's that?
What
the
we meant to
law,
follow.
statutes, commandments. The reason why we went into slavery as a people, and the reason why we're looked at as a clown in the eyes of the world, because we disobeyed his laws.
Yeah.
Okay? That's
we
right.
disobey these laws. I understand that very well. Yeah. I'm drunk right now, but I know quite a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So why did Christ come on earth?
Why did he come on earth?
Yeah.
To redeem the Israelites back to the Most High.
Not the Israelites, but
No,
all
the
of us.
Israelites back to the Most High. Not
Why
all
not
of us.
all of
See,
us?
this is what I've been saying. This is what we've been saying along. Slave
No,
mentality.
I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm asking these
I know,
questions.
but I
I'm
just-
here to educate myself and redeem myself.
But I'm
at the same
asking. But I'm
time,
asking
so-
you a question. I'm
Okay.
asking you. Asked the question. You said, "What was the purpose of Christ?"
Yeah.
Was his purpose to save everybody? No. His purpose was, let's read it, go on.
Luke 19 verse 10. For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost.
What was lost? Skip Matthew 10. What was lost?
Matthew chapter 10 verse 5.
Right.
These 12 Yahweh Shai, it says Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles and into any city of the Samaritans, enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
And that's what the lost we were seeking out for. The lost sheep of the house of Israel.
All right.
So the lost sheep of the house of Israel encompasses not just the so-called blacks, but also the Latinos and Native American Indians.
Exactly.
That's
so
it.
as it is right now, my brother, when Christ came, in the book of Romans, chapter 23, that in verse 10,
Paul was in Romans. Paul was in the book of Romans.
that does it not say, for all but one have sinned?
Yeah,
And
of course.
referring, this is in the Old Testament before even Christ has even come to us. Yeah? And it said, for all but one have sinned. And they were referring to Christ.
I know,
Yeah?
but what's your point? What's your point?
My point is, because man, as a whole, we could not follow his commandments, the reason why Christ came to redeem us was to redeem us from his law. Right? Because
The sin
no
of the law.
one on earth can follow his law.
But you know what?
Can
But
obey
you know
his
it don't.
law
But you
and
know it
can
don't.
live by his law.
But could I talk? Could I say one
Okay.
thing?
No, listen, I'm trying to express my point.
That's all right.
Then you can talk
But
from
you're
there.
right. But you're right. What I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is this is that. Yeah, you're right about what you're saying. Because no one on this earth can keep the law.
Yeah.
Number one, we're in the flesh. Number two, we're in captivity. We're in the society.
Yeah.
So,
does that
in no
mean,
way in
as
hell.
it is right now,
Right.
we do not pay tithes anymore?
No.
Am I wrong?
No, I'm saying, and well, you know, the churches, they claim to pay tithes, but they're not really paying tithes. They're just really
No,
just
but
trying
are
to
we
get
meant to
money.
pay tithes?
Yeah, we're meant to pay tithes. Yeah.
No, I don't believe that. Why? Because Christ was the official
Oh, let's get that
sacrifice.
Let's get that in the
I know
precept.
there's the book of Malachi, which every priest
You know, Paul
preaches,
said,
but the ultimate sacrifice, which
if I give you
stops burnt
spiritual
offering,
things,
money,
then shall I do
everything.
it? That's
Can you give me a verse in the New Testament where a Christian brother or anyone paid tithe? Then I can listen to what you're saying.
Okay,
Any
we'll-
verse in the
we'll-
New
we'll get it,
Testament
we'll get it.
where anyone paid tithe.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Where you from anyway, sir?
Africa, Zimbabwe.
Oh, Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
But which tribe? Which tribe?
I ain't no tribe, I'm a Shona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's not. He's probably a Hamite.
Now he's probably one of us, brother. I can tell.
I am one of you.
He's
Yeah,
he is.
listen,
The
it's
Lemba
one body.
tribe.
That's a big-
The Lemba tribe.
Christ
in
is
Zimbabwe.
one body. You understand? So I'm under what is right.
Yeah, that's not what happened.
You understand? Anyone who's gonna try and make me pay my money to a church, they're fucking kidding me. Why? Because Christ
But what
came
does the
for
word-
us because we can't commit to that.
But
Can
what
you
does
tell
the
me
word
one
tithes
brother?
mean? What does the word tithes mean? Hold on, bro. What does the word tithes mean? The word tithes means 10. Okay? Because back in the ancient world, you would pay your 10%. Okay, to your
Who started paying tithe?
What's that?
Who was the first person who paid tithe?
I don't know who the first person was paying tithes, but
Abraham.
what we do know,
Abraham.
but what we do know, okay, well, it
Abraham.
escaped my brain.
It was
Escaped
an
my mind.
offering from him to God to say, listen, God, if you bless me,
Right.
Jesus Christ, if you bless me in this day and moment, I am going to take 10% of my profits and I'm going to set them
Yes,
aside
Romans,
to you.
yeah,
And there
First
is no
Corinthians
church,
11.
there ain't no one to pay
9:11.
tithes to, but he set aside whatever he got.
So here's the tithe scripture.
The owner of the earth, I will set whatever I earned on the altar.
Bro, you're not teaching anybody. Let's read this.
So it says 1 Corinthians 9 and 11. If we have sown unto you spiritual things,
Right?
is it a great thing if we shall reap your carnal things?
Right, that's your money. That's
Your
tithes.
carnal thing.
Yeah, which is
Is it
money.
what does it say? Is it a what?
Let's read that.
No,
read that again. Read that again.
Is that a great what?
So it says, if we have sown unto you
Yeah.
Spiritual things.
Right, which is his word, which is his understanding.
Go on. Right?
Oh,
Go on.
okay, okay.
You don't know, you don't know.
Go on, man. I want you to read on. I want you not to
Bro, you're not teaching.
read on.
You're not
What do you want me to do?
teaching.
Hold it.
You're not
Just hold it.
teaching.
Just hold
I'm
it.
not
You
teaching.
have to keep your mouth shut, bro.
I'm listening.
Let's listen.
Alright, so it's late, innit? Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but you got all this stuff, innit? You're supposed to take all
If
this.
we have sold onto spiritual things,
Yeah.
is it a great thing?
Yeah, I
We shall
know.
reap your
I can't do all that
things.
loading up and that. That's not me. I don't know how to do it.
Money, man.
I'll just hold it.
Yes.
If we're giving you spiritual things, wisdom and understanding, this spiritual understanding here,
Romans
what are you
7
gonna
and
give
1.
in return?
Your body.
No, carnal things.
This is carnal.
No, your money.
It's not money.
Your money,
How
man.
is it money? How is it money? Carnal does not mean money.
And
There will
anything money.
Okay, if it was money, how does God then come to say, how can you say two masters? He did not say,
Bro,
he did not, wait,
listen. Now I'm gonna interject. I'm gonna put that whole thing out
He said
there.
money
Right?
or
Hey, Romans 7 and 1, man.
Just because somebody's
carnal
paying
is
you
not money.
tithes doesn't mean that
Carnal
we're
is
worshiping
not
money.
money.
That's right.
Carnal
So you stand
what
correct,
you
sir.
are.
Stand correct.
Give
Come on, listen.
me who you are. You understand?
Yeah, get the scripture where it says.
I want you. There is every verse in the Old Testament that specifies tithe
Dude.
as it is, and it will say tithe. It will say tithe. It will say tithe. I've never seen the word tithe in the New Testament. Find tithe in the New Testament, then we're talking. I'll give you whatever I've got in my bank account right now.
I can't do all that.
You know what? We're gonna close out. We're gonna close
Close
out.
out, yeah.
So
Leave
that,
it today.
we'd like to give all praises and
Today,
glory
right now.
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors.
All right, double honesty, apostles who break no stone, and salute to Allah King round about.
I just
Right,
want
shalom.
All right,
one
and the
word
2/3 wrong
that
people,
says tithe.
they're gonna be destroyed, man.
Yep, that's
Okay?
it.
They're gonna be destroyed.
Shalom.
What is you?
How do you do it?
Know, my
I'm
man.
afraid of hell.
You're Israelite.
This is hell.